At AMD, gaming is at the core of our DNA, and the passion of the community is the fuel of our inspiration. PC
Bueno, mi
gaming
gente,
captivates
bienvenidos.
millions
Ya
of
estamos en
players
vivo con la
worldwide
presentación de
and has
AMD.
become a dominant
Justo en
force in the
tiempo,
entertainment industry.
arrancamos.
It's about community, creativity, and the ever-expanding possibilities that gaming technology brings to the table. Whether you're gaming on a desktop, laptop, handheld, or console, AMD has been at the center of some of the most iconic gaming devices. From the early Microsoft Xbox 360 up to the latest Xbox Series X, the PlayStation 4 to the new PlayStation 5 Pro, or handheld gaming platforms like the Valve Steam Deck OLED, Asus ROG Ally, or Lenovo Legion Go, even to the latest gaming
Voy a
PCs and
ponerles a los que
laptops.
les
AMD
interesan
processors and
los
graphics
subtítulos
drive the heart
en
of gaming.
español, si están disponibles.
This year
Vamos a
marks
ver.
the 25th anniversary of Radeon Graphics, which began with the R100 architecture offering hardware transform and lighting capabilities in an industry-leading
Creo que
30
no se
million
puede
transistor design.
español, vamos a ver.
Over the years, we've poured our hearts and passion into shaping PC gaming and advancing the realism, immersion, and performance of Radeon Graphics solutions. We've transformed the render pipeline
No,
from
creo que no.
separate pixel and vertex
Bueno, ahí lo tenemos
shaders
en inglés de
to
todas formas.
unified programmable
Yo se los
shader
voy
units.
más o
With
menos
many
traduciendo
groundbreaking
conforme va
products along the
avanzando
journey,
la presentación
like the
y
much-loved
van
Radeon
presentando aspectos
9700 Pro,
importantes.
to the first teraflop GPU with the HD
Aquí tiene una pequeña
4800
intro un
series,
poco sobre la
to the
historia
Radeon R9
de AMD
Fury
en los
X,
últimos
which
25
was the
años.
first consumer graphics card with high bandwidth memory technology. In 2019, we introduced the advanced RDNA architecture with the RX
Están
5700
hablando de
XT,
los
which has
comienzos de
evolved
la,
to
de
today's
la
RDNA
RDNA
3,
con
RX
RDNA 3 y
7000
la serie
designs,
5000.
featuring hardware ray tracing and AI accelerators nearly 2,000 times more complex than our first Radeon GPU 25 years ago. Now, we're incredibly excited to share with you the next chapter in our Radeon journey. We began with some ambitious goals with RDNA 4, starting with an architecture that enables more players to access enthusiast-level gaming experiences. We focused on where gaming is going and built a significantly improved engine for ray tracing and machine learning technologies to meet the needs of games over the next several years. And finally, we were laser-focused in every product decision to ensure that we deliver the best performance and capabilities that gamers want, while ensuring that we're accelerating our performance per dollar leadership. Today, we're going to take you through all the details of our next generation graphics products, starting with the RDNA 4 architecture, with innovations to deliver enthusiast gaming experiences. We'll also share the software innovations built for our RDNA 4 products to enhance your gaming experience.
Bueno, esto es también un
And of
poco lo que
course,
hablaban
we'll dive deep into the Radeon RX 9000 series performance
de que van a
that we
comenzar
know
hablando
you're
de las
excited to
novedades
learn
que
more
vienen
about. First,
todavía a
let's
la
hear from
generación
Andy,
7000, a
our lead
RDNA
for
3 en
advanced
general.
graphics architecture, to tell us more about the heart of this new
Esta
RDNA 4
parte es
graphics
emocionante porque muchos usuarios de generación
Thank you, Dave.
7000 estaban
It's
preguntándose
great
qué
to be here
novedades
today to
vendrían
talk to you all about RDNA 4.
en esta
There's a lot of
presentación.
exciting
Se iban a dejar
details to
por
get
fuera a
through,
toda
so
la
let's get
gente que tiene
straight
una
in.
tarjeta
At its
RDNA
core, the
3
vision for RDNA has
inferior,
remained
¿no?
constant since we started in 2019. We always target the best possible
Ahí están hablando un
performance that we
poquito
can
sobre la
engineer for the
historia y sobre la
workloads that will
evolución
be
del
important to
RDNA.
gamers in the life of the
Creo
architecture.
que hay muchos usuarios que nos
But behind
preguntamos
that simple statement lies so
qué
much complexity.
novedades trae
And as our
AMD
architects sit down at the start of
todavía
every
para la
new project,
RDNA
we have to
3,
navigate
para
through
los
all that
usuarios
we've
que no
learned,
van a tener una
all that
serie
we see
9000,
coming
¿no?
years into the
Los
future
cambios
to
que van
drive
a
our
venir
innovation
dentro
and
de
the areas
el
of the
Adrenaline
architecture that we will
Edition.
focus on.
Ya
From the
sabemos que
Infinity
FSR
cache,
por
high
ahora
frequency and
no,
ray
el
tracing that we
FSR
drove in
4 por
RDNA
ahora
2,
no va a
to
venir
the
dentro
advanced chiplet construction,
de la
matrix
generación
acceleration, and physical
de
design of
RDNA 3,
3.
solamente va a
We
ser
aim to bring
exclusivo
the
para
very best of
RDNA 4
AMD's
y la serie
experience in
9000 por ahora.
computation, graphics,
Pero hay
and
otros
advanced
cambios también en
construction
el aire que
techniques
se han
to bear
rumorado un
on the problem of
poquito
engineering the
que
best
podrían
products for our
aplicarse
gaming
también a la
customers.
generación
Now, with
actual,
RDNA
¿no?
4, we are bringing the results of years of research and development to fruition, with the most powerful architecture we've ever designed for gaming graphics. We've targeted every step in the flow of rendering, from the front end, with an enhanced command processor to more quickly handle the commands from the application, through the core, where our updated compute units increase the efficiency of shading and double the performance of ray tracing and deliver even larger improvements in ML, to the memory interface, where we improved our efficiency and compression. Our aim was to make your games run faster and smoother than ever before. Going
Está un
beyond
poco lo
this,
que
we
había
made sure to also
dicho
elevate other aspects of
Pranazo
the visual
sobre el ray
experience for our
tracing, ¿no?
users.
Que uno de
With
los cambios
updates to our
más
AMD Radiance display and media
importantes de
engine.
esta generación iba a
The
ser
streaming community has asked us for
el
encoding
desarrollo
quality
en el ray
improvements for
tracing. Iban
popular
a
services like Twitch,
tener una
YouTube,
calidad de
and
ray
Discord.
tracing
And
superlativa
RDNA 4 delivers
comparativamente hablando
major
con las
improvements
generaciones
across
anteriores, ¿no?
H.264, H.265, and AV1. When using our H.264 encoder at 6,000 kilobits per second, we are seeing up to 20% higher VMAF quality scores versus our previous generation. I'm incredibly proud of what the team has achieved. So let's take some time to dig in a bit further to what you as a gamer can expect from RDNA 4. Modern game rendering combines an ever-expanding set of tools to deliver worlds of incredible detail and realism. Rasterization has advanced to the point where we can explore incredibly rich worlds with near unlimited geometric detail. And modern techniques allow fully real-time lighting, removing constraints in how dynamic or complex those worlds can be. AMD's philosophy is to embrace all of the techniques that graphics developers may use and build the best possible platform for them to deliver their vision to gamers. This can be seen in both our advanced RDNA 4 architecture and also our regular updates to our GPU Open website, where we post our latest research and development for everyone to use. Whether a game is using fast approximations to global illumination, using compute shaders, or chooses to make use of our advanced ray tracing capabilities to go even further in quality, we have built RDNA 4 to adapt and deliver great performance. The new compute unit includes a number of key optimizations for shading compared to RDNA 3. Perhaps the largest improvement lies in a new architecture for handling memory requests, allowing work to flow more efficiently through the machine for the complex shading in modern games. We've enhanced the register storage in the core with new dynamic register allocation techniques, increasing efficiency. And we've added dedicated engines to accelerate register block moves to make function calls faster for modern shading languages. We have also extended the instruction set of our scalar units, allowing our compiler to schedule more work on these units for better performance and lower power. Taken together, these changes make the compute units by far the most capable we've ever shipped in our consumer hardware. And the
Están
performance
hablando de
results
incluso hasta un
that you will see with RDNA
40%
4 hardware
por encima
reflect that.
de RDNA 3
Beyond
en
these
cuanto a
broad
lo que es
performance
rendimiento para
improvements, we
ray
also
tracing.
focused heavily on enhancing our ray tracing architecture. We attacked this problem at all levels, not only making RDNA 4 able to trace more rays more quickly, but also creating hardware that operates more intelligently to reduce the overall work. Of the many advanced RT features introduced in RDNA 4, I will call out one key area here that drives the efficiency of ray traversal, which is the representation of the world geometry. The data structure that contains this geometry is called the bounding volume hierarchy, or BVH. In RDNA 4, we've taken an innovative approach to this with a new method for organizing that data that we call oriented bounding boxes. And we also developed better compression for the data itself. And these changes deliver much more efficient ray traversal through the geometry, and with a lower memory cost, making better use of capacity and bandwidth. Within the Ray Accelerator, we've added a second intersection engine, which doubles the performance for both raybox and ray triangle testing. And based on our analysis of ray tracing workloads, we also created a dedicated ray transform block, which increases the performance of the hardware as rays are traversed into the lower levels of the BVH. With our updated Ray Accelerators, you will see a transformational change in the efficiency of ray tracing,
Están hablando de la
making great
cantidad de
performance
ray
available to
tracing que
more
vamos a
gamers
poder
at
usar
compelling price
por...
points and delivering twice the ray
Aquí,
tracing
bueno, aquí
performance of
tienen
RDNA 3 per compute unit, enabling smooth gaming experiences even with
Este es uno de los
complex
juegos que va a
ray
traer FSR 4,
Now,
según
let's take a
entiendo,
look at
de
our
salida y
architectural
probablemente venga
advances
como
for
parte del
ML,
bundle
as the impact
con la
of
serie
these
9000.
technologies are being felt
Probablemente, ¿no?
everywhere, with exciting announcements and new advances turning up on an almost daily basis. Just recently, we revealed a partnership with Sony Interactive Entertainment called Project Amethyst, where we've been collaborating for over a year now on research into ML model architectures for graphics enhancements. And I'm happy to say we're already seeing results. Using RDNA 4's second generation of advanced AI accelerators, our users will be able to exploit all of the benefits of these new technologies for gaming, content creation, or any of the other emerging areas that are appearing. RDNA 4 is able to efficiently process new advanced AI models much faster than was possible with previous generations of hardware. Whether an AI model requires high precision with 16-bit floating point, or ultra-high performance with lower precision such as 8-bit or even 4-bit, by adding more dedicated math pipelines and support for techniques such as structured sparsity, we have increased the peak performance per compute unit by as much as 8x compared to RDNA 3. These
han,
improvements open a
han
world of new possibilities for users of RDNA 4.
desarrollado
We're working
más
now to
capacidad
bring
por
technologies
unidad
into
de
games and
cómputo
other
en esta
applications
nueva
using these
tecnología que están
capabilities.
usando para el
So,
desarrollo de ray tracing.
the performance is
Aparentemente
great,
están usando
but
un
what can
modelo
RDNA 4
bastante
really do?
eficiente, según está diciendo,
20
¿no?
years ago, we released a demonstration that showed the capabilities of our newest Radeon graphics when using Microsoft's DirectX 9 graphics API. This demo was called the Toy Shop, and I hope that back then it helped to open people's eyes to the kind of graphics that were now possible with advanced programmable shading. Now, as we enter a new era of path-traced visuals combined with ML, we wanted to call back to this a little bit. So I would like to present the latest work of our graphics research teams being shown here for the first time in a new demonstration for RDNA 4, built with Unreal Engine 5 and enhanced with our latest techniques for neural radiance caching, supersampling, and denoising. And so, I give you our new toy shop.
Aquí estamos hablando del Toy Shop Real Time Path Tracing. Vamos a ver qué tal luce. Fíjense un poco la diferencia comparativamente hablando, supuestamente, ¿no?
I hope that you enjoyed that demonstration. I am amazed at what the team has developed, and this is just a hint at what is to come in the future. AMD is also working together with Microsoft to seamlessly integrate neural graphics techniques into future releases of DirectX that will light up the high-performance ML in our graphics hardware. As I wrap up, I wanted to end on one chart to give you a feel for the new levels of capability that RDNA 4 brings and the path of improvement that we've been on with RDNA as a whole. The journey of real-time graphics is just as exciting
Aquí
as
está
ever,
el
and we
rendimiento
are
por unidad
not
de
slowing down.
cómputo en
But of
comparación
course,
con las
great hardware
diferentes
needs great
generaciones.
software.
Aparentemente es
And so to
bastante
talk more about that,
impresionante, por lo menos en papel, en gráfica. Vamos a ver cómo esto se traduce realmente en la experiencia de juego final, pero...
Thanks, Andy. The evolution of Radeon hardware has been accompanied by Radeon software innovations, unlocking the full potential of every AMD graphics card. We deliver complete and optimized experience, new features,
Vamos a subirle un poquito al audio del escritorio.
With the RDNA 4 family, we are leveraging AI everywhere, from hardware design to software feature development to enhancing our QA. With this vision in mind, our upcoming RDNA 4 Adrenaline driver will set the new standard as the best launch driver in AMD history. Over the past few years, one of our top priorities has been software quality. AMD has made significant progress in improving game compatibility, visual fidelity, and driver reliability. To further enhance reliability, we have implemented AI-driven testing tools that identify issues early in the development. Our testing now covers a broader range of products and configurations, ensuring greater stability across different setups. However, we recognize that no testing environment can account for every unique user configuration. This is why we introduced AMD Bug Report tool, enabling users to submit issues directly to us and help us refine our products. Additionally, we launched a new beta tester program, inviting gamers and enthusiasts to try pre-release software and provide feedback. By working together with our community, we continue to push the boundaries of software quality and stability. Now, it's time to turn our attention to gaming performance. To seamlessly bring great performance to more games, we have a number of technologies that enable gamers to get higher frame rates, smoother gameplay, and a richer experience at any resolution. While FSR is an incredible in-game solution that delivers the best experiences, we know that there are thousands of other games out there where gamers want more performance. And this is where HyperRX comes in. HyperRX automatically enables a suite of performance-boosting and latency-reducing technologies.
Parece que van a hablar aquí un
It
poco de
works through the Adrenaline driver
los cambios que
and does
vienen
not
en el
require deep
HyperRX.
integration into the
Vamos a
game
ver.
engine. Therefore, it is our most widely used AMD software feature, available for more than 1,000 games. This year, we are adding new features for more performance and to improve image quality, with reduced ghosting and improved fine feature handling to
Para
make
reducir un poco el
HyperRX even better.
ghosting.
In some of the most demanding games at 4K, AMD HyperRX can deliver over 100 frames per second at 4K max settings. In Star Citizens, gamers can experience up to 2.9 times better frame rates. Similarly,
Estamos hablando un poco de las ganancias que uno
users can enjoy
obtiene con el
silky smooth game
HyperRX
experiences at
en
4K
términos de
resolutions
generación de
with all settings
fotogramas,
turned on. It can also
rescalado, todo lo que ofrece
automatically
el
enable
paquete, ¿no?
latency-reducing technologies like Radeon
El
anti-lag
anti-lag.
to reduce latency in games like Apex Legends by up to 42%. One of the fastest-growing software technologies is super resolution, or frame upscaling. In
El
2021,
rescalado.
AMD released Fidelity FX Super Resolution, or
Estamos un poco
FSR.
haciendo un resumen
This is a
de
cutting-edge
lo que
upscaling
ha
technology to
sido
improve
la
game
implementación de
performance.
todas las
FSR has
tecnologías, todo el
quickly
paquete de
become widely
tecnologías de
adopted across
AMD, con el
many games
rescalado,
and
el
platforms.
FSR,
Today,
el
FSR is
anti-lag,
available in over
etc.
400 games, and our latest
Imagino que es el
iteration,
preludio
FSR
para
3.1,
comenzar entonces
is
ya
already
de lleno
featured in
a
over
hablar
70
de
games.
las
The
mejoras que
list
vienen con esta
continues
nueva
to grow
generación.
at an
Vamos a ver.
impressive rate, enabling all gamers to enjoy frame generation and upscaling. FSR has come a long way since introduction in 2021 as a spatial upscaler.
Un poquito de la historia de
In
FSR desde
2022,
el
AMD
2021.
launched
¿no?
FSR2, which incorporated temporal upscaling and motion vector data. This innovation dramatically improved image quality in motion-heavy scenes. Building on this momentum, we introduced FSR3 in 2023, adding frame generation to interpolate frames and further boost frame rates. Our latest version, FSR 3.1, had many quality improvements to reduce flickering and shimmering. But more importantly, FSR 3.1 introduced for the first time an upgradable FSR API. This was the basis to seamlessly unlock new capabilities in future versions of FSR. Which brings us to today.
All right.
AMD RDNA 4 owners will get access to a new version, FSR 4, featuring AMD machine learning-powered upscaling specifically developed for RDNA 4 architecture. We are delivering near-native image quality at 4 times lower resolutions. We have improved ghosting, anti-aliasing, particles, fabrics, transparency effects, more effects. The result is much improved near-native image stability with greater performance. In addition to these improvements, FSR 4 works
FSR
seamlessly with our frame generation and latency reduction anti-lag technology. Everything we discussed is designed with gamers in mind. At the same time, we worked very closely with game developer community. Now we are taking it to the next level with an upgradable and flexible API that empowers developers to seamlessly integrate and deploy future FSR technologies. FSR 4 can be enabled on all participating FSR 3.1 titles. This allows us to deliver FSR 4 on more titles sooner. This means FSR 4 is ready for the future of neural rendering with the same upgradable API. FSR 4 upscaling is end-to-end AI solution developed on AMD consumer platforms with Ryzen processor and Radeon graphics. We trained our model using the latest AMD EPYC and Instinct accelerators and optimize it for the new FP8 ML acceleration in RDNA 4. Our new
RDNA
technology
4,
leverages a proprietary hybrid model resulting from extensive research across different types and combinations of neural networks and unique training techniques.
Están hablando de la implementación de las redes neuronales en el desarrollo de FSR4, que es un poco lo que se comentaba antes también, ¿no?
The result is flexible solution that works with the existing FSR 3.1 framework. Solution that enables a new ML option for upscaling alongside with frame generation and anti-lag technologies for a highly performant end-to-end solution. Here we are showing a close-up shot of Space Marine 2 running native 4K versus our previous generations of FSR 3. In the native mode, you can see that spheres retain a lot of detail. FSR 3 does a good job of retaining most of the detail, but in a performance mode, it does produce a softer image. By leveraging AI, FSR 4 is not only able to retain the details, but even corrects the loss of details over the native TAA mode. With that in mind,
está un
let's
poco
turn our attention to
esbozando que
performance.
podría ser incluso
In this
mejor
video
que la
example,
calidad
we have
nativa,
Call
¿no?
of Duty
Corrigiendo
Black Ops
errores.
6
Eso
running
habrá
at
que
max
verlo,
settings
pero
at 4K with variable rate shading turned off. The minute FSR 4 and frame generation is enabled, frame rate increases 3 times. In the third-person shooter Ratchet & Clank Rift
Eso está
Apart,
interesante.
FSR4 delivers an incredible 3.7 times frame rate uplift with sharper visuals. And in Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, you see faster frame rate by enabling FSR4. As you can see, the resulting output is nearly indistinguishable from the native resolution. I'm happy
Fíjense
to
que
say
él
that a lot of our
menciona
partners and friends
que la
are
calidad es
excited about
indistinguible
FSR4.
comparativamente
Gamers
con
can enjoy the
la
latest
resolución
ML
nativa,
upscaling
¿no?
technology in
Están
over
hablando de un
30 titles
rescalado
at
que
launch,
no genera
with
una
over
pérdida de
75
calidad.
titles planned by 2025. Similar to the rest of our Fidelity FX technologies, AMD will make FSR4 for RDNA 4 available to all developers in the second half of this year, broadening the reach as much as possible.
En la segunda mitad del
I'm
año
sure
para
that you are all
todos
excited to hear
los
more about
desarrolladores
Radeon
estará disponible
RX
y
9000 series
los que
products.
tienen una tarjeta
Let me turn things
RDNA
back to
4, o sea, serie 9000.
Thanks, Andre. As we built the Radeon RX 9000 series family, we focused on a number of imperatives. 85% of gamers purchase graphics cards below $700, and we wanted to deliver a family of products to level up the
Viene lo del
experience
precio,
for
parece.
more gamers than ever. We wanted to build products designed for today's most popular games and the most anticipated
Esto es un poco
games
lo que
launching
hablábamos y
in the
lo que
upcoming
mostraban las
years.
diapositivas
That means
filtradas,
building
¿no?
for higher display resolution, as
Exactamente
more
lo mismo que
gamers are
mostraban las
playing at
diapositivas.
4K and
Los usuarios
1440p
compran
than ever
gráficas por
before.
debajo
But
de los
it's not just
700 y
resolutions that
juegan
are
en
getting more
resoluciones de
demanding.
2K y 4K.
New game engines and new technologies are pushing the settings used in the
Yo
latest
tengo el
games.
pronóstico
Ray
de que van
tracing
a
has
salir en
become
un
far
rango
more
de los
prevalent in the latest
699 y
titles. And gamers want
649.
to
Esa es mi
enjoy great
predicción,
frame
muchachos. Vamos a
rates
ver qué
with
pasa.
all of the new in-game technologies enabled. And last but not least, we wanted to deliver a product family which makes the whole upgrade process as simple and seamless as possible, with reasonable power
Esta
envelopes
es
featuring
exactamente la
standard
diapositiva
8-pin power
filtrada en
connectors on many of our
videocards.
card
Ni más ni
designs,
menos.
and
En
the
la misma
ability to
narrativa y
just
todo.
plug and play into as many systems as possible.
Aquí en el canal hablamos de
Today,
esa
I'm so
filtración.
excited to introduce the Radeon RX 9000 series graphics cards, combining our next-generation architecture along with the latest gaming technologies. With
Fíjense
a
abajo,
significant
no van a
performance
ver
increase over our prior generation,
Founder
the
Edition
Radeon
para la
RX
venta.
9000 series was built to deliver everything you need for 4K gaming at a 1440p
Miren los
price
precios.
point. I'm thrilled to announce the Radeon RX 9070, the world's best $549 graphics card. The 9070 is a great option for getting immersed in the latest titles. With 56 RDNA 4 compute units,
Aquí están las
16 gigabytes
especificaciones
of
un poco.
memory, 2.5 gigahertz boost clock, and
Ya
over
habíamos visto
1,100
filtraciones.
AI tops, all in an incredibly efficient 220-watt power
Un
envelope,
consumo bastante
starting
bueno.
at $549.
549.
Generationally, at 4K resolutions, the
Mejor de lo
9070
que
is able
pensaba
to deliver,
la
on average,
9070.
21%
Sinceramente.
faster performance in over 30 of the most popular games, including both raster and ray trace titles.
Aquí
Games
está la
like
comparación con la
Cyberpunk
Grey.
and
Ya habíamos
Dragon
visto
Age
esta
The
película en
Veilguard
algún
are
punto,
great
¿no?
examples where the 9070 is able to
Era completamente
outperform
acertada
the
la filtración
7900
de
GRE
videocards.
by 25%
Ya habíamos analizado
or
incluso en
more.
el canal
In
estas
ray
gráficas
tracing,
donde
those
se habla de la
differences can be
comparativa
even greater,
con la
well
Grey.
over 30% in many cases. If you have a 1440p display, the uplift is similar at 20%. And all of this is with no special software enabled, just pure 1440p performance.
Solamente
For those gamers
rasterización
playing
acá,
popular
¿no? Muy
competitive
bien eso, me
esports
parece
titles
excelente.
at 1440p, the RX 9070 delivers great ultra-high frame rates, meeting the capabilities of today's latest high-refresh gaming displays. In games like Counter-Strike 2, Dota, you will see frame rates well over 300 FPS. But if you want to take your performance to the next level, the RX 9070 XT delivers even more, making it the world's best graphics card under $600. It delivers all you need for an ultra-immersive gaming experience at 1440p and 4K.
La frecuencia
With
máxima,
64 compute units,
casi
clock
los 3
speeds
GHz,
boosting to nearly
con
3
64 unidades de
gigahertz,
cómputo
over 1,500
y
AI
solamente
tops,
300
all at a total board
watts
power
de
of
consumo.
304
Me parece
watts. And best
me
of all, a
parecen
starting
números
price
muy
point of
redondos. Miren el precio.
$599. Looking at the same suite of
599,
games
señores,
against the
precio
7900
mejor de lo que
GRE,
esperábamos,
the
súper competitivos.
9070 XT
La verdad,
delivers an awesome 42%
esta es la
gaming
medida agresiva que
advantage
todos
at
queríamos
native
ver en cuanto a
4K
precios.
Ultra.
Esta es la
Again,
medida que
this is
queríamos ver
pure
aprovechando el
gaming performance
momento
uplift with
de
no
Nvidia.
additional software enabled. But with the power of
Y
FSR4,
están
the
haciendo
9000 series
hincapié en
graphics
que las
cards have the
pruebas son
ability to
a pura
deliver
rasterización,
very high
es
frame rates,
una potencia
well
demostrada
above
sin
100
tecnologías
FPS,
activadas.
while maintaining near-native image quality. Compared to native 4K performance on the 7900 GRE, the 9070 XT with FSR4
Un
can deliver
FSR4,
3 to
miren esto, miren la
4x higher
diferencia.
frame rates with incredible image quality and responsiveness. At 1440p, the performance of the 9070 XT is equally strong, averaging 38% faster gaming against the 7900 GRE.
38%
But
más
gaming isn't
rápida
the
que la
only
GRE.
place where the 9070 XT shines. For creators, you'll see a nice step up in AI creator and generative AI workloads, with the 9070 XT outperforming the 7900 GRE by 40% and higher in generative AI and creator workloads. This is a massive leap
creadores de
forward in
contenido y para-
performance, advancing both your
A través del
productivity
uso de la inteligencia
and
artificial,
creativity.
un
Now, let's
avance
look
en
at
la
the
capacidad
competitive
productiva de un
performance of the
40%.
Radeon RX 9070 XT at $599 versus the 5070 Ti at $749. The 9070 XT, powered by RDNA 4, is able to deliver fantastic performance for
Miren esta comparativa con la
$150
5070 Ti.
Across some of the most popular titles, the 9070 XT is the
En ray
best
tracing
choice for your
performance.
next gaming PC when looking at raw
Interesantísimo,
gaming
miren esto.
performance. But when you factor in the difference in price point, the 9070 XT delivers an impressive gaming performance per dollar
Claro,
advantage
por
over the
dólar
competition's latest
comparado con la
at 4K
5070 Ti,
resolution.
olvídense.
And if
Además que
you're
ese no es
looking
el
for
precio de
the
la 5070
absolute
Ti,
best
todos lo sabemos.
performance, our partners will feature a higher power 340 watt model with even more performance. This makes the 9070 XT the most compelling upgrade for your system by far. The
Definitivo.
Radeon RX 9000 series is designed to deliver excellent gameplay at all of the key resolutions, especially 4K and 1440p with next-generation RDNA 4 compute units. Both cards feature 16 gigabytes of video memory, giving you more flexibility to increase in-game settings and play at higher resolutions. Pair that with the latest DisplayPort 2.1a and HDMI 2.1b technologies, and you're ready to drive the latest ultra-high refresh monitors. With standard 8-pin power connectors across most designs,
habíamos visto
the RX
todas estas
9070 series is an
en las
effortless
diapositivas.
drop-in
El
upgrade
conector de
for your
8 pines,
system. And with PCIe 5 capabilities, they're a perfect match
evidentemente
with the
PCIe
latest
5.0.
Ryzen 9000 series processors and the AMD AM5 platform. The combination of Ryzen and Radeon, along with the advanced suite of AMD gaming technologies, ensures that you're ready to dive into your favorite titles, both today and tomorrow. Now, looking at one of those future titles, our friends at Pearl Abyss are hard at work on their new game, Crimson Desert. And we're really excited about this open-world action-adventure featuring incredible graphics, ray-traced visuals, and FSR4. Crimson Desert is expecting to launch this year and looks incredible on the latest AMD gaming hardware. Let's check in with Pearl Abyss on their progress.
저희 펄어비스에서는 AMD와의 협업을 통해 액션 어드벤처 게임인 붉은 사막의 방대한 오픈월드를 비주얼적으로 타협하지 않고 표현할 수 있었습니다. AMD 라데온 GPU의 최첨단 기술은 붉은 사막의 그래픽 수준을 확장하는 데 큰 도움이 되었습니다. 라데온에 향상된 RDNA 4 아키텍처에서는 다이나믹한 날씨 시스템, 캐릭터의 의상과 지형의 디테일한 표현을 위해 제작된 복잡한 쉐이더가 여유롭게 구동됩니다. 또한 라데온 9070 XT의 업그레이드된 레이 트레이싱 성능 덕분에 붉은 사막에서는 기본적으로 모든 반사와 광원들이 레이 트레이싱을 통해 표현되며 교차되는 검들 사이에서 튀는 불똥과 풀숲의 반딧불이조차 모두 레이 트레이싱된 그림자를 드리웁니다. 여기에 FSR4의 혁신적인 업스케일링 기술이 더해지면 오픈월드 환경에서의 대규모 전투나 복잡한 도시에서도 4K 해상도와 디테일을 유지하면서 매끄러운 프레임 레이트를 달성할 수 있습니다. 붉은 사막의 자체 엔진에 이러한 기술들을 통합하기 위해 저희는 AMD와 함께 작업해왔으며 확장성 있는 구조 덕분에 매우 수월한 작업이었습니다. AMD와의 파트너십, 그리고 라이젠, 라데온, FSR4의 시너지 덕분에 저희는 놀라운 품질의 비주얼을 극도로 최적화된 상태로 선보일 수 있도록 노력하고 있으며 유저들이 붉은 사막의 아름다운 월드를 경험하기를 기대하고 있습니다.
las posibilidades que ofrece
Wow.
el RDNA 4.
Thank you, Kyung-Jun, and the team at Pearl Abyss for the innovation you're bringing to PC gaming. I'm so excited to see what your team is doing and how you're advancing the Ryzen and Radeon gaming experience. With the latest Ryzen 9000 X3D processors and the all-new Radeon RX 9000 series GPUs, you'll be ready for your favorite games of today and tomorrow. Alongside our new FSR4 gaming technology, AMD has some of the best options for you with our 9000 series solutions. Our partners have been shipping these cards into retailers and e-tailers to ensure broad availability at launch. I'm happy to say both the 9070 XT and 9070 will be available for sale starting March 6th. And in the second quarter of
Marzo
this year,
6
we'll broaden the
salen a la
family
venta
even further with the RX 9060 products, which we'll tell you more about
y
later.
stock.
From
en
all of
teoría,
us, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for being a part of the AMD gaming community.
Bueno, muchachos, ya vieron la presentación de AMD. No fue tan extensa, bastante puntual, bastante al grano. Los precios me dejan, la verdad, rompen mis expectativas. Yo tenía precios mucho más elevados. No pensé que fueran a bajar tanto. Creo que es lo que la gente quería. Al final del día es lo que todos decían que tenía que hacer AMD, aprovechar el mal momento de Nvidia, y me parece que lo han hecho. Quedan un poco generales sobre el rendimiento. Las especificaciones me parecen fantásticas, muy buenas. El nuevo desarrollo en lo que es la inteligencia artificial, las unidades de cómputo, en la implementación de un ray tracing mucho más pulido. Los cambios de la Adrenaline Edition no quedan del todo muy claros, pero bueno, tendremos que ir viendo cómo se van implementando. El FSR4 aparentemente muy mejorado, con una potencia en la generación de fotogramas pues del doble, de 2-3 veces el rendimiento con RDNA 3 en las gráficas comparativas. Vamos a ver si esto se traduce en la realidad cuando estemos jugando, pero en papel pinta muy bien esta combinación de factores que deben hacer que el rendimiento de la serie 9000 sea significativamente mayor. Un paso importante y una diferencia grande en cuanto a la generación pasada, que es algo de lo que se le ha criticado a Nvidia mucho, ¿no? El hecho de que ha sido uno de los saltos generacionales más pobres que ha tenido la gente del equipo verde, y que encima han apoyado casi todo su estrategia en la generación de fotogramas, dejando una base de rasterización bastante pobre. Y ahora AMD propone una tarjeta robusta en términos de rasterización, aparentemente, con un desarrollo de tecnología que da un salto importante en comparación con la generación anterior, supuestamente, a un precio que, la verdad, está por debajo de lo que yo esperaba. Yo esperaba un rango de 699 y 649 más o menos. Y en ese rango me hubiera parecido en la línea, pero relativamente competitivo. Creo que estos que está dando acá AMD sí son precios que pueden dar al traste o darle el puntillazo final a Nvidia en lo que es el mercado de las gráficas este año, por lo menos el comienzo de este año. Vamos a ver después cuando se estabilice todo, ¿no? Pero por el momento creo que van a ser una opción o la opción dentro de este rango de precio, de acuerdo al rendimiento y de acuerdo el avance en tecnología que tienen. Ahora sí se ha montado el carrito del ray tracing finalmente. Así que creo que se han convertido me parece una muy buena presentación, se han convertido en una opción real. Sé que estos probablemente no sean los precios, porque aquí la letra pequeña es que no va a haber Founder Edition. Ellos no van a tener a la venta del día de salida a este precio estas gráficas, lo que da un margen para que las desarrolladoras, pues bueno, las diferentes marcas Gigabyte, MSI, vayan teniendo versiones obviamente un poco más caras. Esa es la parte incómoda de todo esto, porque no van a salir al precio que está anunciando AMD, porque no van a hacer una gráfica para venderte al mismo precio de lanzamiento que propone AMD. Ellos le van a sacar un margen de ganancia y probablemente vengan con sistema de refrigeración modificado, vengan con algún tipo de de overclock incluido, qué sé yo, y bueno, por ahí habrán versiones más baratas o más caras, ¿no? Pero no creo que en el rango de precio de salida que acaba de mencionar AMD. Sin embargo, es la misma realidad que está sucediendo con Nvidia, donde el precio está duplicado, incluso triplicado en algunos casos, lo que hace absurdo completamente este inicio de competencia de mercado de Nvidia y AMD. Vamos a ver cómo se juega esta realidad en el caso de AMD, si las diferentes marcas se van por encima de la barda en cuanto a precio y hacen un desastre, o si realmente se mantienen cercanos a lo que acaba de anunciar AMD. Creo que hay un buen margen, porque se le puede subir un poco el precio sin salir de competencia, ojalá sea el caso, y bueno, nos queda esperar. Quería solamente traerles esta presentación en vivo en el momento que se daba, chicos, para que ustedes pudieran verla sin interferir mucho. Ya vendré más tarde analizando el video a detalle, haciendo los cortes necesarios y elaborando un poquito más sobre las proyecciones que hay de esta presentación, pero por el momento se los dejo aquí. Me parece todo muy positivo y bueno, nos vemos más adelante en un par de horas. Aquí estoy recién levantado simplemente para no perderme la presentación y que ustedes puedan tenerla con algo de comentarios de fondo, pero vamos con más calma después a elaborar este video y a ver las proyecciones que ofrece todo esto que acaba de anunciar AMD el día de hoy. Así que nos vemos en un rato.